Oh, hello, Ray.
Yes. Oh, it's Ray.
Good.
Hello.
Hello.
Very good, very good. A nice little arrangement happening. Feels good.
Oh man. But you have one save slot for all 3 games? That's
Yes, apparently.
interesting.
It would make more sense to just break them up and give each of them their own set of save slots, but it's Activision,
guess.
they didn't want to do that.
Yeah, I guess if you're trying to, like, if you want to track franchise completion or something.
I think the Metroid Prime trilogy did the same thing, and it was because like there were like unlockable things that you got through currencies by doing objectives, and they were like cross game. But I don't know if this has anything like that.
I'm assuming it must be. You know, like there's got to be something you get for like going through the whole thing. Freaking post Joker, I'm interested.
Spyro himself comes to your house and hangs out with you for one afternoon. But only if you 100% all 3 games.
No. You get your choice of one Dragon Daddy.
He just becomes yours.
Why not like Elora? No love for Elora.
There's only one of her.
That's true.
You get
no,
Hunter,
she had
but
a
the
limited time
PS1 version.
contract, whereas all the Dragon Daddies got signed on for in perpetuity.
Okay.
Yeah, the only time I ever actually played any Spyro games were like the demos in like Walmart or something. I've never actually played the game, so
Yeah, I played it
it's
once
a new experience for me.
very briefly when it was new, and only if I knew somebody who had a PlayStation.
Okay, rolling.
And yes, Patrick, we are playing the game.
I've only played this once or twice, and I played the original version. I've never played the Reignited version at all. I'm excited. Wait, why can't I hear it? Oh, right.
What about this Ganasty Ganok character? Now, I understand he's found a magic spell to turn gems into warriors for his cause.
I'll take that question. Nasty Nork is a simple creature.
Simple?
He has been contained in a remote world and is no threat to the Dragon Kingdom.
No threat?
Besides, he is ugly.
Ugly? That does it!
It's like Spyro doesn't work.
I like his motivational posters.
Huh? Looks like I've got some things to do.
AGC.
Hello.
And hello again, Miller.
Yeah, just trying to see if reconnecting to the call fixed the audio.
Did it?
No.
I don't think that OBS lets me pipe the audio.
It seems to only happen with the Switch game.
Oh, you're using OBS. Gotcha. Okay. All right. That's fine. That's fine. I'll just imagine their voices.
Let me just open up YouTube Music and start playing this Spyro OST in the background.
You can also watch it on Twitch.
They really do have that daddy thing going, don't they? Thank you
With
for
big old
releasing
bushy
me.
eyebrows.
Yeah.
Then find the balloonist.
Yeah,
And there's something for everyone here.
What about Nasty Nork? I'm going after him.
They knew what they were doing.
Find dragons first. That's all I can tell you.
I think I read a tweet.
It really is the most diverse dating cast you could have.
I think they said on their Twitter one day, hey guys, you got tickets to the Dragon Show? Yeah, they know what they're doing.
I heard Dragon Daddy tonight.
Yes.
Hello.
It's Stoker.
Yes, Stoker, if you want to start doing your voice exercises now, we're going to need you to voice a lot of daddies.
I feel like I've been preparing for this my whole life. Also, why can't I hear the audio?
That's a common theme with the.
It's because I'm playing
capturing
it
from
on
a
Switch.
Switch.
I'm playing it on Switch, and
It's a common
OBS doesn't let
theme
me
with the
pipe it.
Switch games.
I mean, I could if my capture card let me pipe the video to 2 locations, but it doesn't. It only lets me send it to 1.
Oh, are you serious? Oh, balls.
That's
All right.
so mean. I protest.
Well, it's okay. I mean, the audience can hear it, and we can just imagine. With imagination.
Your imagination.
Yeah, yes, I am. One day I'll be ready.
But I'm listening to it right now on Twitch.
Hello, chat.
It's going to be like a 2 or 3 second delay.
Yeah. Is everyone excited to start on the Spyro games? We're going to play these beginning to end. No stop. 24-hour streams. Let's go.
Oh, God. Poor Rick. But yeah, I am I'm pretty excited. I know that
You know what, Jonas? I'm excited too.
this is like Spyro was like the game for a lot of millennials. So I'm
See, it feels weird you say that because it's like, I mean, I guess I am the youngest age of millennial, but it's still like, Spyro was before my time,
oh yeah.
right? When I think back on the video games I played in my childhood, it was Sonic Adventure 2 and Wind Waker.
Oh my God, Miller.
My
You're a
God.
baby.
You itty bitty baby child.
Adventure 2 and Wind Waker.
Oh, GC, you're echoing?
Oh, is that GC?
I was wondering.
Wind Waker.
Hello, Pickles.
Oh, GC, you're echoing. Oh, is that
GC, you're still echoing.
GC, you're
GC.
doubling.
GC.
Hello,
GC?
Pickles.
GC.
Hold on.
Now the echoes are echoing.
GC.
Oh my God.
Jesus,
GC,
volume
hum, hum.
0%.
All right. Mute him for a second, Rick.
GC, 0%.
There, he is muted.
Okay.
Is he though?
Not for you, for me.
Yeah, you have to right click on him and press mute.
Oh, I see. Oh, GC, did you fix it?
I can't hear him now.
Okay, I think
Yes.
maybe GC fixed it.
This is why I always put headphones on when I do this. I don't
Uh-oh.
trust
I put headphones on.
audio coming through speakers.
Yeah, I had to. After I had I had to go through a lot of
Alright.
like trial and error with my
Be able to
with my
hold
preamp
dash and
setup.
then do glide. That doesn't let me do that.
Well, I thought this was America.
I feel like I remember
There we go.
like struggling with that chest like
It's
back
not that
on the
hard.
original
It's just
version
a
in
little
a store.
finicky.
It could be the Mandela effect, but
Well, yeah, it's the first level. Like, it's the first time you're playing this, and so you're still getting used to the controls, and you immediately come against something that's actually kind of a challenge.
It's Tomas.
Hey,
Tomas.
Spyro, press the jump button
Tomas.
twice to glide. And don't be afraid.
Afraid of what?
Falling from high mountain peaks?
Just imagine what
Plummeting
Tomas
into
sounds like,
prehistoric
Jonas. Imagine it.
glaciers?
Well, I sort of imagine him sounding like Antonio Banderas or something.
There we go. Okay. Watch a Spyro silently.
Come on.
Excuse me.
The thing that amuses me is like instantly after being unstatued, he has advice for Spyro.
Oh, they're all like this.
I mean, I get it. It's it's abbreviation for the sake of. God, it looks like he's carrying around a big peach, like a big peach that's gone a little bit bad.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
What were you thinking, Miller?
I'm just saying, you don't gotta go around hitting a guy's sack.
Well, we're off to a good start.
Listen, I honestly had a feeling this was going to happen when we played Spyro, and I'm not ashamed.
He is very purple.
I just love the animations on him. Oh, geez, compared to the PlayStation 1 era, it's amazing.
Right. Oh yeah.
They put a lot of work into this.
They
It's
really
like-
did.
it's like
pretty
Star-
impressive.
It's like Star Fox Adventures 2.0 kind of deal going on here.
This and the Crash Bandicoot stuff that came out around the same time are honestly some of the ones that are like, actually some remakes are good. Right? The recent Resident Evil remakes and these Ubisoft ones, they've been great. Or Activision's, not Ubisoft.
Spyro's character design reminds me of something. I can't put my finger on it, but like
It's Figment the Dragon.
oh god, it is Figment.
It reminds you of Figment the Dragon from Walt
God.
Disney World.
Damn it, Stoker, I hate you.
You hate me for letting you know what it reminds you of.
I don't know. I have no particular reason to say that, but
I can't remember which interview who said it was either Ubisoft or Toys for Bob, but one of them based Spyro off of a cat.
a cat.
Yeah, I
Yes.
could see because the way he walks and scampers and
You know, it's
everything.
true.
It's a
Cats
little bit
do it.
feline.
Cats do have horns and wings, and they do kind of shoot fire sometimes.
Well, it was more like the curiosity side of him. Like his curiosity is like a cat.
I know.
So they used the curiosity for cat. Oh, you're joking. Ah,
I'm doing the dry humor thing.
oh,
That's how I cope.
get over here, Jonas.
You cope
Oh,
with the knowledge that Spyro was partially inspired by Figment the Dragon. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I'm just like I'm gonna be like, it's just I'm traumatized. I'm also traumatized.
You're
Nothing is original. No content exists in a vacuum.
That's true. Spyro. was
Yeah,
really
I've
right.
taken my
Shakespeare.
vacuum. I've taken my vacuum apart completely, and I haven't found any content in there yet.
jeez, that side
dirt.
jump animation. Wow. He just hops to the left and right like hippie hop.
Yeah, he does kind of gallop, sort of.
Yes, he's galloping. He's a dragon mixed with a horse mixed with a cat. There.
Exactly.
Yeah,
How could
man.
you say something so brave, but so true?
Oh, Jonas, this is yours, guy.
Well, is he drinking coffee or booze?
Eats butterflies, he stays.
I think he's
Oh,
drinking
he's got a nose ring.
Sure.
Hold on, I want to find out. Let's see.
adorable sit.
I like that he had extra coffee cups on his belt, like ready to go.
Oh, he is drinking.
Man
coffee,
came
right?
prepared.
The coffee dragon. Why is he not brown? He should be like mocha colored.
You're mocha colored.
No, I'm sort of orangey.
He's more of a milk chocolate with a little bit of peanut butter in there.
Yeah. I'm not sure about what happened earlier. I'm sorry about the echo, but I was just trying to play it on Twitch with my headset, and yeah.
It's fine.
Then,
Technology.
It has happened to all of us.
Not me.
After you've freed
Whoa,
all the
this-
dragons,
how you freed all the dragons, pass through the fancy vortex of imaging, and then it'll take you back to the artisan.
The people on the stream can actually hear the voices.
Yeah,
I
we
know.
don't. Have,
Yeah,
I
but
know.
don't-
no thanks.
I know.
See ya.
I just wanted to say that line.
you know, some of these Dragon Daddy types have like a Jim Henson vibe. That's what you know what I mean?
I could get that, yeah.
Yeah.
Nope, I don't know.
They look like they'd be right at home in like Fraggle Rock or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can see that.
Oh, thanks for rescuing me, Spyro.
I think it has a lot to do with the way that they're dressed.
Yeah.
When you free
Here's everybody else's favors.
platforms, you're saving your progress. That could be
No,
useful
that's not
if you run
Jesus. He
into
comes
trouble.
later.
Yeah.
Did you ever run into trouble, Spyro?
He's ugly. As he said to the orc.
I do like him for his
Ooh,
all
thank
belt
you for
wardrobe.
being-
You know what it is? They're all sort of solidly built, even the tubby ones. So it's kind of like that's where the whole like dad vibe comes from. They're not like they're not. None of them are really super skinny. They're kind of
I asked-
agonists
I
thick.
think a few of them are.
Okay, you know what? Shut it.
Or maybe just some people's takes on them have been.
I also like how Lindar is saying, but he's pretty much like the whole Spyro universe doesn't know
That
he pretty
requires a
much.
key, doesn't it?
Geez, Spyro, how come Toys for Bob let you have 102 dads?
Oh, 102. So they're going past 100%. They're going into secret daddy territory.
If there was a dragon,
Two are money banks and the fucking cheetah.
if there was
Oh,
a
Hunter.
if only there was a character in this game that had an arm accident, he said, "Who is your daddy and what does he do to Spyro?" Just only. Also, Bull Rush Spyro. Boo.
Also, I said 102 because I actually don't know how many dragons there are in Spyro. Like I said, I've never played them.
I hope we find them out. Ouch.
There are at least 4.
Ah, lies.
I
Lies and slander.
controversial opinion there, Stoker.
At least 4.
I mean, I got
Possibly 5 or more.
Hip poo, beep beep dee doo.
I don't know. Only the most devout fans call Damien a dragon dad.
Spyro, my friend.
Oh, here's a guy I like.
Good lord.
For the longest glide, press the jump
Oh,
button
it's
at the
the
top of your
Bob
jump
Ross intro
before
dragon.
pressing the action button to drop down mid-flight.
Why does he need the giant paintbrush, I wonder?
Well, clearly because he needs to wipe it over a giant thing, and an entire painting appears in about 3 seconds.
Yeah.
I also have to appreciate the
works.
fact they got the animations even for tutorial talk. And Spyro's like all excited while getting tutorialed. Man, I wish there was a cartoon now.
Did you just explode that sheep?
There was a
That
cartoon.
happens sometimes.
Did it just detonate into like a cloud of wool? Because that's kind of
Listen, Jonah, sometimes sheep just do that.
awesome. Yeah, they get some serious gas, and you know.
Skylander, I know it's a cartoon with Spyro in it, but I like this kind of Spyro.
You ever think it's weird how like in some
Skylanders is like the Justice League of Spyro.
Yeah.
That's one way of putting it.
Everybody's all like, I just want to see Batman.
Yeah.
So
Well,
does
what-
that mean Spyro is the Batman of Skylanders?
I
Yeah.
mean, basically.
Yeah.
Does that make Crash like Superman?
You're Superman.
Yes, yes I
I
am.
mean, I might watch the Skylander series some days, but I really wanted this Spyro with all the with Dragonland and everything, and all the Dragon Daddies, and all the cool art that Toys for Bob put in there.
I've seen a few clips of it just because I wanted to see how Spyro and Crash talked.
Mhm.
And
Well, they open their mouths and they go.
okay, yes, thank you. No, they gave Crash like a Australian accent, which makes sense, but it was still weird. It's like hearing Knuckles talk with an Australian accent. It's like, yeah, okay, but it's weird, you know.
I had a Sonic and Knuckles player's guide, an unofficial one that had a bunch of dialogue they made up for Knuckles and Sonic throughout the whole thing, and they gave Knuckles a Jamaican accent in all of his written dialogue.
Because
Wow.
he's got
Yeah.
threads. Yeah, okay. God, that's...
Yeah.
Oh, there's the egg thief.
It was definitely a choice. It was certainly a decision.
If Spyro gets into Smash, the Egg Thief will be there.
Oh,
I
it's,
also-
it's Lola, right? It's what's her face, the bunny chick, right?
Lola?
What's her name?
No.
She
No.
looks like
Her
Lola.
name is
Looney
Bianca.
Tunes?
Her name
no.
is Bianca.
Right, Lola.
Jonas, you are just the Jonasiest. Did you know that? Were you aware of your Jonosity?
Federic's poo-pooing any of the other Spyro games outside the trilogy. I will have you know, I have played exactly one Spyro game, and it was on the Game Boy Advance.
Ah.
It was okay.
I have an ex who was extremely into Spyro and played like literally every Spyro game ever, including some of the most infamously terrible ones. So it was I despite the fact that I've played very, very little Spyro, I actually know far more about it than I should.
I only played the first one, but I only played it past the first boss. It was pretty much like but it's not. I don't blame this on Spyro not being interesting though. It's just there were so many genres being born back then, and of course stuff like Resident Evil, Final Fantasy Tactics. There was just so many genres, and I just wasn't really getting into adventure games. And well, now that this one came out though, I said this is just wow. I don't know how to describe it. It's just so beautiful.
It's very nice. There's been a renaissance of 3D platformers in the last couple of years. Ukulele, Hat in Time, the remakes, all good stuff.
You know, I know you were talking about two separate games, but I really thought for a moment you were talking about a game called Ukulele Hat. And a part of me is disappointed that that is not in fact the case.
Who knows? There are gonna be more ukulele games. There might be a Ukulele Hat game.
We can only hope.
Now, is that like
Just directly ripping off of Mario Odyssey.
Exactly.
Ukulele rappy. Yeah. It's a Unjin rappy with a ukulele. Ah, he did the head dive. Nice.
trying to figure? You know, there's something about Spyro's proportions. Yeah, I guess he does kind of have like cat-like proportions when you get right down to it. Little short, stubby legs. You know, like he just sort of like.
I was halfway expecting this to get like in a kind of insulting territory for a moment. You were like, little short, stubby legs and stupid face.
I'm gonna sass Spyro. Okay, I'll sass Spyro. I'm a little dragon. Look at me. I'm a purple. I'm still catching on diamonds.
Charge my horns up your butt like I do in the video games.
There it is.
I've got this stupid little dragonfly with me, and I'm so cool. I'm a protagonist. Look at my tiny little feet. There.
Okay, Jonas, this time you've gone too far.
No, I stand by what I said.
How can you ruin Spyro that, Jonas? I'm ashamed of you.
I
Whatever.
would, Jonas, but I didn't understand like half of it.
You have been
That's
spared.
okay. Neither did I.
Raised in spirit.
I don't want to go into the middle. Let me back down. Let me back down. Let me in.
Let me in.
I don't know
Spyro
exactly
is a
what
cat.
it is Rick is
Let me
trying
in.
to do
Don't
right
let me
now.
out. Don't let me in.
What the goal is here, but
Collecting
he's
gems.
collecting things, so I'm assuming
Yeah, I
it's
got
good.
200 out of 200.
Yeah.
There you go.
He's
I win.
gonna buy stuff at the Dragon Shop.
Oh, what you mean the rip-off panda shop?
The rip-off Panda Shop.
I hate the rip-off Panda Shop. They would rip me off.
Those pandas.
I forget. It's been a long time. Is he a panda or a beer? Just a regular beer.
Don't ask me.
Don't we all want to know?
We'll find out then. We'll find out together.
Nah,
And
it's
if
a
he's not-
secret.
And if he's not a panda, then GC is thrown into a fire by Spyro.
He's not a panda, but I don't remember what he is.
I think he's just
I
like
almost
a
want to say he's
grizzly.
like non-distinct mammal.
He's a bear. Yeah, okay. GC goes to the fire. Good guy. Goodbye,
I
guys.
remember.
What's his name?
Bye, GC!
Moneybags, right?
Oh, Moneybags is in the second one, isn't he?
No, he's in this one too.
Oh, he is? Oh, dang.
Yes.
Introduced
I
in the
love that
second
one.
You can challenge him.
Ah, yes, Elora, the lovely Elora.
That face on Spyro when he says, "Do that again." He's like,
Moneybags looks like a bear.
He is a bear.
"Yeah, he's a bear." I just found out.
I remember him from the I think it was Pymations animation for Spyro.
Pymations.
Also, it's just amazing. Look at the difference between Moneybags model and the original and the remake.
Oh my god, yeah, such a glow up.
the one for
yeah.
Hunter.
Oh god, and Hunter. They honestly did not look great. The originals.
Oh, he's the
I
cheat.
mean, it's like looking back from
Wow.
it now, right? And we know what's possible now.
Wow, that's terrifying.
Oh, my dear boy, Spyro.
Original Hunter's like, I'm made out of triangles. My eyes are too close.
Spyro does a thing.
Wow,
yeah.
Jonas, you sounded exactly like him.
My
big problem with the first gen of 3D platformers.
Yeah. I mean, I've said this before, but I couldn't stand it. Nothing against. I know it's precious to many of you, but
It's
I
not
could
precious to
stand
me. I complained about it at the time.
Thank you.
Stand by your opinions, Jonas. Have conviction to them. Tell them that Spyro 1, 2, and 3 sucked when they first came out.
I don't think they sucked. I just think they didn't look as good as they could have.
Never mind.
It's the same thing as the early '80s pixel graphics. It was just the limitations of the hardware at the time.
Yeah. It really was, because like I said, I couldn't get into as much as everybody else back then with the adventure games like Crash Bandicoot and Spyro. And funny enough, the only adventure game I recall I was getting into back then was Medieval, because a skeleton swordsman, that was actually pretty cool. I like that.
That was fun.
I tried with 64, like Mario 64, and Majora's Mask, and like the original Sly Cooper, but I think they had to learn some lessons in, the next, like when the GameCube and the PS2 came out. I think they'd figured a lot of stuff out by then.
Mm-hmm.
That's just my,
Yeah, I like Mario 64 because it was so, like, kind of small and directed, whereas, like, Donkey Kong 64 was a bit much.
Donkey Kong 64 was a bit much.
God,
All right.
everybody.
I
folks
always
are
said
coming out.
that
We
Donkey
out.
Kong 64 is a great game to play exactly once.
Donkey Kong 64 being a little much is the understatement of the night. Congratulations.
Hey Rick, if you're ever looking for a game to spend a month streaming,
No, Spyro, my dear boy. Yeah, Spyro does a thing.
I would love to see a Switch remake of Star Fox Adventures, not just because of Crystal, but because that was an awesome game.
Well, here's the thing. Oh wait, sorry, you said Star Fox Adventures. I thought you said Star Fox. There's Star Fox Zero. That was a remake of the original, Star Fox 4.
Yeah. I mean,
And then they put in all the stuff they want to do rather than this half-finished material.
Yeah. Now here's the thing, Jonas. Would you want it to be Star Fox Adventures remake, or would you want it to be Dragon Planet or Dinosaur Planet?
Oh, it's you.
Ooh.
was Crystal in Dinosaur Planet? I always forget about that.
She
Yes,
was. She
she-
had
yeah,
a
she-
slightly different character design.
Yeah.
She was a little less salacious.
Yeah.
So not
Yeah.
quite as good.
Come on, Tail Seat. Tail Seat, guys. Come
mean-
on.
Entire game score goes down by 1 point.
I mean, I would be interested to see what the original Dinosaur Planet would have been. I mean,
Wait, he's not in this
There's
game?
stuff out there that exists of the drafts and concept art and work in progress stuff they had.
I've
Yeah,
seen the
it has
concept art.
seen the light of day at this point.
Yeah. I mean, it's,
I'm pretty sure Moneybags was in this game. I'm Chip. Who does Spyro pay for everything in this game then with?
Remember if you can buy anything in this game? I think it's just for the collection.
I'm
I don't know.
pretty
My
sure
main
you have
experience with
to
these Spyro
buy
games-
your way into the next world.
My main experience with these Spyro games has always just been speedruns of them.
so other than
I like the
come
way
on.
this guy just like waves you off.
There we go. You have to
He's just like, "Oh, you go away."
sneak around his hitbox with that. Oh, that was the wrong button.
No, Spyro.
Oopsie.
We killed him.
Oopsie daisy, I'm dead.
So other than Ember and Cinder, are there any other lady dragons in these games?
Cinder.
No, I was saying other than Ember and Cinder.
Oh.
I think there's one more. Actually, no, wait. It was just a male dragon played by Starrett Strong. That's right. No, I think they're the only 2 females.
Here.
Come on.
Main was just basically a red Spyro played by Tara Strong, which is
Everybody's thick in this game.
I know, right?
I mean, except for Spyro. Spyro's just sort of stubby.
He'll grow up to be thick one day.
God.
I think so, I think I seen on Toys and Bob someone drew fan art of what Spyro was when he was growing up, and yes.
Yeah, there was like an official fan art where the concept artist drew what a grown-up Spyro would look like.
Yeah, it was in the back of the instruction manual.
Hold on, I'm growing up. Oh, okay. Wow, nice. That's about what I imagined. Yeah. God.
Like, oh,
I
geez,
just-
damn, he's hot.
It's it's weird, like, cause yeah, they're all. It's just
Listen,
it's just,
man, they know.
Yeah, of
That's
course they know.
another difference between now and then.
I
They
find
know.
it funny. I search grown-up Spyro instruction, and like half of these images seem to be based on one specific fan art design,
Yeah, yeah.
and then there's the actual model, which
For that.
just gives me Diddy Kong Racing vibes with just how he's built.
I have to assume that like one of the appeals of canonical Spyro is that he's sort of innocent and doe-eyed, like wow, gosh, golly gee, because protagonist. And if you made him
Utterly innocent.
right, and if you made him look like this, it would be kind of different.
I don't know what you're talking about, Jonas.
He's like a kid hero. He just thinks it's his day job to beat the bad guy.
I don't think that would necessarily detract from him, because I would say that Goku is a similar sort of character. And even when he grew up, he didn't like lose any of that charm.
If you haven't seen the Dragon Ball to
Yeah, see, right now I'm trying to, like, while watching this, kind of washing away the Pymations vibe I got, which was he was just kind of a sarcastic little bastard.
Sarcastard.
Have you seen the outtakes of Sheriff Hayseed?
Oh gosh, yes. I loved them. They're full of naughty words.
Yeah. It's also
You know, I went on his for a time I was wondering, I'm like, so does he like know about furries? Is this like a thing where he was deliberately making something that appealed to furries? So I like looked at his Twitter out of curiosity, and I'm like, let's see.
if you have to ask.
All the pictures, like 90% of his recent posts are pictures of himself as a bird. He has like the bi flag in his icon. And a chart demonstrating that virtually everyone in the entire Todd Hayseed cast is some flavor of queer or another. So I'm like, yeah, okay, he's a furry.
I mean, you know, if you have to ask, you know,
If you have to ask, it means you don't know.
there was years and years ago.
I would argue we all know one person, though, he doesn't fit that.
Who?
Maxie. I would say she's not a furry.
They. But yeah, that's fair. Maxie does not really.
Yeah.
I mean, it's possible. I mean, okay. What's not possible these days is to draw these kinds of characters, be online, and not know about the fandom.
Oh,
That's
then
you know.
the last one. It was back at the beginning.
That's
Or at least not know about it for long.
right.
Yeah, I
That
was gonna say,
said-
you can't keep existing not knowing about it. You will find out soon enough.
And it's also impossible to like draw this stuff and not have someone say, "Oh, this is furry." It is possible to not think of yourself in that way and not subscribe to all the tropes that everyone thinks are mandatory, and just do your own thing. You know, I can think of plenty of instances of that.
Hey Jonas, how do people talk about furries again?
Tracy just
he's a furry. I like that.
Tracy from Like Baby Cats was basically just wanted to draw cats as humans, and she didn't know about the whole furry thing. But
okay, she was.
Yes, she did.
She was on Earth. I was
gonna
there.
say.
on
I
Earth,
remember when she was on Earth, so she definitely knew.
Oh.
She also had this thing like way early on that was like, you know, like angsty medieval furry Game of Thrones kind of stuff. That I don't know.
God, I wanted that to be a thing so much. I was very into that in the early 2000s when I first discovered Earth.
Yeah, good times.
Furry Game of Thrones.
I'm
Isn't that just Armello?
I'm simplifying. I mean, yeah, it kind of had the rhyme, yeah. No, it was like I don't remember exactly what it was.
It was called Inesta. I remember that.
It sounds like a medication.
You're a medication.
But
Talk to your doctor about Inesta.
But yeah, it was like
You don't participate in Inesta if you are pregnant or expect to become pregnant.
God.
we
But yeah, there was like an angsty wolf knight and like a fox dude, and they're all medieval and through swords and shit.
My favorite RPG system, swords and shit.
I would absolutely write that RPG.
might be a game called Swords and Sandals. All you ever say at the start of it is Gladiator. And that's
When
it.
you run into monsters, you need to find out if you can defeat them or some shit. Just roll some dice and shit.
Magnificent.
It's like the laziest RPG manual ever. Just, you know, if you don't have any dice, just flip a coin, okay? Don't make me do all the work. It just says that.
Okay.
Don't make me do any of the work.
If you know, the appendix just says, look, why are you bothering me? You bought this thing. You figure it out.
Begins.
Does the dragonfly do anything other than like buzz around him?
That's your health meter.
Yeah.
That's your health.
Oh, okay.
Hey!
Okay, he's skinny. He's skinny. And apparently French.
You're apparently French.
Nope.
Yes, you are. Don't
Nope.
argue with me.
Non, mon chéri.
Though according to Mom, I do have a tiny bit of Italian in me.
I had a tiny bit of Scottish in me.
Nice.
I'd like to have a tiny bit of scotch in me.
Oh, look at you.
It's a joke about drinking.
Oh,
It's green. Eh.
green.
It's green.
I am German on one side of my family and Native American on the other. And those Germans have been in America for 500 years. So I'm confident in saying I'm American.
Right. The last time I asked Mom, she said it was like German, Polish, Russian, Italian, Greek, and a little bit of British. Or not British, a little bit of like British Isles. So there you go. On that side, I'm a Euro mutt. Then on Dad's side, it's Chinese and Polynesian. So yeah. I'm just
jeez. Someone mentioned to me if Spyro ever got in this match, what would his ultimate be? It'd be Muscle Spyro, like adult Spyro. That,
No, he wouldn't.
oh,
Spyro.
I hate water traps in this game.
Yeah.
yeep.
Especially since it has the activation very long loading times.
Yeah, I find all Switch games for some reason. You can't hear them on Discord, but you can hear them on Twitch. I don't get that.
There's probably some.
So
like,
the capture card that Rick is using to get the output from the Switch, because it's an HDMI, so it's audio and video tied together, that can only be fed through 2:1 output. So currently he's outputting it to OBS.
There's
He
probably
can
some way
also
to...
output it to Discord.
Well,
There's
there's
probably a way
some
to do it, but you
Yes,
need.
you are viewing it as it is being shown on OBS.
right.
Yeah, we are watching the OBS preview. We're not even watching the capture.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, there's probably some complicated audio.
I could be able to turn on the audio on OBS, but then I'd be able to hear it, and I wouldn't be able to hear you.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I've been testing that all week, and it just, to me, I just learned to accept it with the
Yeah.
Switch.
I
Yeah,
mean,
it's weird.
Yeah, it's ultimately it's like, do we need to hear it? No, not really. We just need to see
No. I have another alternative. Listen to us on phone. Okay, no echo this time.
Oh, there is actually another thing Sparks can do. I totally forgot about that.
What was that?
Sparks can sometimes point to gems.
Well, isn't his main job that he picks up gems for you, so you don't have to directly run over them?
You know, I thought
Yeah,
for a
but
second
like he can point in the direction where there are gems.
I had like a bunch of nipples.
I'm
Look at
sorry,
him.
what?
The dragon here. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah. I was
Boy,
looking at
Art's
the-
really ruined you, hasn't it?
Yeah.
He was throwing down the butcher knife here, guys. Didn't you see that? I think he was ready to go ham on Spyro.
He had two of those things on his chest, so I was like, okay, but all right, yeah. Why not? I don't judge.
Oh, hey, Brony Bam.
I was busy looking at the peppers and stuff he had, like, on his skewered onto his spikes down his back. I thought that was a funny design choice.
Have to go watch it again.
Feel bad for these bulls. They're gonna like starve to death because they're stuck in the ground.
Yeah, well, they should have thought of that before they became stuck on the ground.
Just boxes. What was on the skewer?
So it was peppers, right?
Some kinds of food.
Dragon food.
Dragon. What do dragons eat?
Can you, like,
If
jump
you have
off
to
of
ask, then you're in trouble.
Sheep.
Yeah, I would assume it's like meat and spicy things. So this seems to be the sort of archetypal.
That does sound about right. Oh shit!
Ah.
I'm fine. Fine.
What did you do, Jonas?
No, I dropped my stylus for the millionth time.
Well, Jonas, now that you've dropped your stylus for the millionth time, you're our grand prize winner!
What do I get?
Gravity!
Aww.
I was gonna say 100 dropped styluses.
Is it like regular gravity or like discount gravity? This is
It's
important.
extra special double plus awesome good gravity.
It's gravity with a little bit of a lime twist. Oh, so flavorful.
Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba.
Oh, don't you start.
I'm glad that you knew instantly what.
Skill point acquired. Jesus, Spyro level up in this game? 4.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro.
Yeah, look at
You
it.
always check your progress by accessing
Serious
the
Hanson
guidebook
vibes.
through the pause menu.
In the guidebook, it has a section for all of the dragons that you found. And it lists off their statistics, stuff like their likes and stuff, and then it has a section that lists relationship status, and it's just
no.
single, single, single,
Ah!
single.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
They know exactly what they're doing.
Oh no,
Hey, no.
I haven't looked. I'm just saying that'd be funny.
Oh, okay. I thought it was
Oh
it
my
was
goodness.
canonical.
I
would have.
thought that's what you were saying. It's just like, yeah, just list every single one is single.
Every single one? Eh? Eh?
It's got their likes and
Anyway.
dislikes. Oh, I
Roasting
never got-
sheep, long walks on the beach.
Hang on, I forgot to tell it on the Rick Discord.
Dislikes kidnapping women. Come on, guys. It's 2021. We don't need to be violent against women anymore.
I totally expected you to be like, dislikes kidnapping women. Come on, guys. You know which way I swing. Which also could have been a, come on, it's 2021 moment.
Yeah. There we go.
Wiggle, wiggle.
Is blue good or bad?
Yellow is best.
Oh, yellow. Okay. Okay.
There you go. He's yellow.
An amusing question to ask in a vacuum. Is blue good or bad?
Hey, the feet.
Actually, Stoker, the main question I ask in a vacuum is where's all the air?
Okay, you know what, Jonas? You know what?
Yeah.
You know what?
Yes.
Shut your face.
Okay.
How do you shut a piece?
So rude.
If it's open, you just like a trap door.
If it's open, you've done it wrong.
Yeah.
Okay. I was thinking like a bear trap. I said, where did Jones get or Stoker get all these bear traps?
Well, see, I took a page from this gentleman named Jigsaw, and
I believe it.
Got him.
You
Aha!
write a book with that page and also a page from your old friend Montresor.
I mean, honestly, they're similar books.
I hope we do more creepypasta.
We definitely gotta do some more creepypasta. We should start selecting them now.
Right.
How you do it? I knew you guys were plotting to cost us.
Yeah, I gotta be doing my research.
I think we've also got somebody's birthday next week.
We do?
I'm sorry,
Whose
some
birthday's
what?
next week?
We got somebody's birthday coming up.
Whose birthday?
Yours?
Whose birthday?
Who
Oh, wait.
could it be?
I know whose birthday it is.
Yeah.
Wait, do I? I think I know whose birthday it is.
Some guy.
Wait, do I know it is? Shit, whose birthday is it?
I don't know whose birthday it is.
Ah, Stoker.
Okay.
Oh, it's that guy!
Yeah, it's that guy.
Ah, that goober.
It's it's that one dude. with the
Jorgen von
face.
Storgensen.
Hello, Ring
Jorgensen's.
Okay.
That's right. He's from Swedmark.
Oh, you gave me a right good chuckle with that one there, Jonas.
Oh, okay.
Chortle and a half.
Darson says that
There we
the
go.
skill points are for unlocking the concept art. Ooh. Exit home of artisans. Okay. The adventure continues.
The continues adventure.
Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee.
That continues the adventure of Spyro Man and Sparkspan.
Spyro Man does whatever a Spyro can.
Turns the sheep, heads on home, eats them up, something. God
Did
damn.
you start to say eat some Muppets?
No, eats them up.
Okay. Because, like, I heard that as eat some Muppets, and I was about to be somewhat horrified.
Well,
Hey.
most of the Muppets are edible.
And I'm pretty sure. And also, I think dragons don't like puppets.
Oh yeah, it's one of those famous rivalries from history.
Yeah.
No, vampires versus werewolves, dragons and Muppets.
Yeah,
Dragon
it happens.
Vampires and clowns.
Ah, yes, as as explained to us by the great prophet, Worthy Kids.
Yes.
Look. Whenever a dragon raises a town, the first thing they go after is the puppet master because they mocked him. It's that simple.
That's fair.
Yeah.
It's like I'm a dragon. You don't play with socks when I'm around. What are you doing?
I mean, I try not to play with socks as a general principle, but yes.
Yeah, back then they make fun of puppets by calling them socks. Dude, that's how. It's so undignified by the dragon.
Man, GC is dropping some real deep lore on us tonight.
He's rocking it.
Yeah.
Bringing the truth.
Yes.
Boxer.
You're trying to use a reference as a metaphor. You got to be more specific with it.
Boxer, all Muppets based on real animals are edible, as long as you're a Muppet.
Jonas is also dropping deep lore on us tonight.
You thought you'd catch me, but no, I know the truth.
And the truth is
I've been looped in. I'm hip.
So then
Are you though?
No.
Oh. Okay. Well, we have real 100% pre-stages already. Nice.
You know, I dread to think of the moment when my generation becomes like the wise old people because we don't know shit.
What do you mean? We gotta recreate history, Jonas. We have to tell them what the cool stuff is these days. I plan on doing this. You know, when they talk about zombie apocalypses, I'm gonna say, well, you know what we had in our age? Duck zombie apocalypses. There. How's that for an answer?
Wait, when did we had duck zombie apocalypses? And I missed this?
Not yet, Jonas.
Oh. Okay.
Something to look forward to.
Yes,
Yeah,
Jonas.
GC's sitting in his bio lab just working away at this.
Yeah. You know, Duck Hunt, you thought that was bad? We're gonna make it worse. There's Canadians.
We're gonna make it Duck Hunt you.
We're gonna make it worse. There's Canadians.
Yeah. You don't hunt the
That's
duck.
bad. Think about geese.
Oh, now Canadian geese are horrible. Like I've actually, like I got bit by one once.
They're bewinged nightmares.
Well, I mean,
They cause problems on purpose.
I mean, well, regular geese. I mean, not really. Regular ducks are kind of nasty. Geese are kind of nasty. Canadian geese are like assassin.
Oh, in order to get Sparks to do the gem pointy out thing, apparently you have to push buttons.
Thank you for that incredibly non-specific advice, Stucker.
You know, buttons. Okay, you know what? I'll be a little bit more specific. You gotta push buttons on the controller.
See, now that's a lot clearer. Thank you.
Oh.
You're welcome.
As opposed to what on the elevator?
Yeah, don't go pushing buttons on the elevator and expect it to do something.
Yeah,
Except
don't-
elevator. When you push buttons on an elevator, it's gonna elevator, but otherwise, forget about it.
Yeah, that people.
Don't be
Spyro
car
Sign.
shot and just start pressing random things when it tells you to press here.
You remember the comic where he blew up the phone post? Yeah, let's not do that.
Why not?
These phone poles are here for your friend.
Yeah, and I always blow up my friends. Ask Jonas.
It's true.
I have no idea how to do this level.
Huh.
I have tried this level before. I can't do it. I tried very hard.
Yeah, these ones suck.
Yes.
The flying levels are not great in this game. Again, my only context is the speed runs, and even in there, they're just like, these levels suck.
Oh yeah.
Had trouble with the trolley, eh?
I know they wanted to be very faithful to the original Spyro, but they could have at least given like an option for improved controls there.
Yeah.
Would have been nice of them.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't
What is
know
that?
this, but Toys for Bob's apparently created Star Control. Yes, that's it. And that was a very, very old space game that was.
I remember that. It was like Genesis, right?
Yeah.
Ah.
Oh, I thought it was Exodus.
That game.
Don't get me started on Exodus. I already had one tirade this week about it.
Oh, that's right.
I have a copy of Star Control 2, and I can only say I did not realize back then how a computer game, back when like it was like in the Commodore days, had so much in-depth lore in it, and I'm like, what? That's pretty deep. But I guess that's because that's pretty much why most of the nerdy people went to space games, I guess. Because they wanted to say, we'll create infinite space in our game, just watch.
Have you guys ever seen the white Genesis console?
Mm-mm.
No.
It's weird. I don't know if it's a mod or a limited edition thing, but it looks very strange to me. Like it looks like it's like looking at like a white version of Darth Vader. It's just really odd, you know.
Oh, hey, the Shepherd.
So you say that, and I immediately think of the all-white version of Boba Fett's armor. That's like the prototype version.
Nice.
Oh, is this where we fight the first boss?
Here, hang on. I'll find a picture
Yes,
of it.
but mostly you have to fight the dogs, which are very annoying.
Not the puppers.
Pop all.
It's the puppers.
Don't kill the puppers.
You ever like look at a movie where you've got menacing looking
Puppers are
werewolves
going
and-
to kill me. I'm going to kill the puppers.
Seriously, you ever see a movie where there's like werewolves and they're supposed to be like terrifying? You're like, okay, that's kind of hot.
You
So,
mean like
every
virtually every werewolf movie ever?
I was gonna say, if you've ever watched Lycan Colony, that is just that guy's fursuit. That is not a werewolf costume.
Ooh. Burn the doggos?
Like I think of like the one from Van Helsing. It's like they weren't trying. I don't think they were trying to make it sexy, but it's like okay, yeah. It's kinda, yeah.
Yeah, well, Van
Yeah,
Helsing.
you know, I'm saying that. Yeah, you know.
There's not a lot of kind things I can say about the Van Helsing movie, but the werewolves I definitely will compliment, shall we say.
Yeah. Magic the Gathering is currently going back to its gothic horror plane again, which means another round of werewolves.
Mm-hmm.
There's a whole bunch of
And
nice art going on there.
And we get Arlene Cord, who I love that they have this character who is an older person, and yet she still looks good. Because she's like 50 or something, late 50s.
That's not
She still
old.
looks great.
That's not old, Miller.
I mean, she's also a werewolf like half the time, so...
Yes, she turns into a silver werewolf.
Miller's like 50 years old. That's like half a century. You know how old I am, right?
great, Tim. You're so old.
I'm 6 years away from that, Miller.
Oh gosh. Look, man, it's still double my life. All right, so I look at it from that perspective.
Wait, is that?
Yeah, Jonas. You are only half Miller's age.
Yeah.
No, not currently. I'm saying 50 is double my life. Bear says, I'm all about Innistrad. Oh my god, dude, the Innistrad looks so good, but the removal in this set is insane. The play with fire, the black one, that's the 2-mana destroy anything. The white one they showed today that was 2-mana destroy anything. Oh my god.
White mana destroy anything.
Yeah, it was 1 and a white instant, destroy target creature or planeswalker, they investigate.
Oh, okay, yeah, I get it.
That
Good
card
ol'-
is insane because it's mana parity in order for them to actually get the card. You don't just immediately give them something.
Good old white with its... We can't just get rid of a thing. You gotta give
Well, I
them
mean-
something.
You gotta remember that White did have Wrath of God for a very long time.
Did doesn't.
Well, that's still symmetrical, so that's a thing.
Yeah.
That's true. You have a point.
No, the big thing with a lot of those sort of effects is, yeah, you need to have mana parity. So if they're playing a 2-mana card that's going to kill you, having Wrath of God, which is 4, usually 5 mana nowadays, to kill it is just not good enough.
Oh, right. I was, I never got around to specifying which buttons, did I? Should probably do that.
No, you did. You said the ones on the controller.
Okay. No more information will be provided.
Excellent.
It's the joysticks! You push down on the sticks. Ah! I couldn't stand it.
Spoiler alert.
Oh, Nevin.
Nevin, another painter dragon.
Different style.
Good.
It's my style, okay?
And there's like pose.
The
I
other
like
one
this.
was a muralist. This guy's a portrait painter.
Exactly.
I
I'm
can
gonna
tell
take
you
the
what
other
the
one.
tricks are, but he has many of them.
They really captured that cute animation right there. And just jumping up and droid like I gotta barbecue. Yeah, Toasty sure has a lot of tricks.
Good for you.
Hey,
Those
this gonna
dogs
kill
are
me
annoying.
immediately. Yes. They are very
Jesus.
annoying. You have to hit them twice with fire, which has a delay.
And they'll try to hop on you during after the first hit. Real
Yes.
fast. Oh, that worked though.
And I could try using the dodge roll.
Run around like a cat.
I definitely hit him twice.
Oh, uh-oh. Toasty has been his duty. He's disguised.
Warbird asks us, how's everyone doing? I'm good. How's everyone else?
I'm good as well.
I'm okay, thank you.
Doing alright.
Had a bit of a storm earlier, but it's gone now. And there goes Toasty. Toasty! Spyro wins. Fatality.
I missed a gym somewhere.
I'm trying to imagine what Spyro would do for a fatality.
Just burn them.
Set someone on fire.
I guess, yeah. Just roast, just completely like barbecue him.
I don't, you want to be funny though. He'll do the bull
Yeah,
charge.
it depends how gruesome you want to be, because I could imagine he roasts them and then he like tries to remove the burned parts off the surface and he just pulls all their burned skin off.
Oh my God, Miller!
If you want to be comic,
Think
you want
of
to
when you roast peppers on a fire and you have to pull off the carbonized exterior.
if you want to go to comic route, he burns them like Scorpion, and then he charges into them and they blow up.
Here.
Sounds good to me.
And then it exploded.
I like to see
And then
Spyro.
I burned that nasty Nork alive and I skinned him dead.
like-
Y'all are delightful.
Spyro's just like, you never suspect the cute ones. I'll destroy you. I'll break you.
I'll charge into you.
That's what'll do, alright.
Spyro. I love. One of the things I never expected to
Pretty
do
sure I
with
killed all
Spyro
of
when
them
I
at
first
least
saw him.
once.
I never expected a dragon to have bull horns. And that's the concept I literally like about Spyro, because the charge animation is so damn cool.
Yes, of course, Spyro has taught us all a very valuable lesson. When you come up against confrontation in your life, use your head.
Exactly. Just ram it. And then
I wonder, maybe Amy learned it from him.
there are a lot of karate Gandalfs in this level.
Yeah.
Which would be a funny tale.
I know exactly what I'm doing for my next D&D character.
Spyro.
Me Gandalf.
I gotta say this. This is just something funny that came across me. If Spyro and Amy were to get into a charging contest and they rammed each other's heads, who would win?
There it is.
I don't know.
That guy. He'd win.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I bet you didn't see that coming, did you?
I didn't.
Yeah.
Yay, Spyro, says Dreamus, with a big love heart. Yay.
Mhm.
Oh man, chat's chatty tonight. How's it going,
It
guys?
is.
They are happy to see
That's
Spyro.
Patty.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I'm happy to see them.
Oh, Stoker, if you want them to not be chatty, let me put up some RimWorld. That immediately puts chat to sleep.
Oh
Warbird says, "Are you guys like in a group chat together with an inner circle or something?" Yes, we're totally collaborating the end of the earth. Yeah.
no! What GC said.
Yes, we are part of a secret Rue associated cult.
Cabal. That's the word you're looking for. Cabal.
Ah, yes, thank you.
Wait a minute, isn't Cabal from Mortal Kombat 3?
Well, yes, but that's with a K.
Ah, okay.
So the actual origin of the word cabal, since nobody asked.
Oh
It's,
yeah, Spyro's flying on a balloon.
Etymology minute with Stoker. Please go on.
It's derived from Kabbalism, or Kabbalah, which is a sort of mystical Jewish religious philosophy.
Yeah. You know that thing from Evangelion, the Tree of Life? That's where that came from.
Yes, and each individual little node on the Tree of Life is referred to as a Sephiroth.
Titan. Let's take a look at this guy.
Welcome to Peacekeepers. Look how our
Yeah.
treasure's been stolen.
They all look
How's that?
Please, recover our
Again,
treasure,
axe.
Spyro.
All the dragons look too interesting to be like one-off things. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I get that.
I want you to ask him a question.
I
Like,
feel
they
like
need to
there are
look-
just some creators that do that kind of stuff.
They should have just made him a little more generic, you know. So yeah.
So what you're saying is they're too awesome. They should suck more.
Wait, I mean,
That's what happened in the original.
they
I
look
think
cool
the
as
same
it's
thing whenever I
Spyro.
watch a Vivian Madrano animation. We're just like, all these background characters, they're so detailed. I want to know about them.
Oh no. Oh, it's funny because it's true.
It
So
is
do you
very
think-
true.
Do you guys think that Toys R Us or Toys for Bob did this so they could get Spyro's IC series out in the open more and add these characters so they can give off lore? That's what I think they did.
Well, I mean, even in the original game, all the different dragons had individual names and stuff.
Yeah, they only had 5 sprites for them though.
Yeah, but still, I mean, they were really going out of their way to make this whole game what the kids call a glow up. So
Well, it's also I read in an interview that they had Ubisoft. What was it? Ubisoft? I forget. The original guys that wrote Spyro. They actually had a lot of background for these characters, but of course the problem was limitations back then. So
Warbird is right. They look like OCs. They look like people
Like, but they're
specific.
of the universe, but they're originals. I see.
Right.
Spyro can he can't fly, but he can glide up and down.
Looks like he's flying to me.
Yeah.
he's falling with style.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He's basically got infinite glide. He's better than a gargoyle doing it. He can flap his wings if he wants. But
Yeah, I think the idea is that he usually cannot lift himself under his own power. He usually has to have some kind of magical boost to do that.
There should be at least one that's got like the trapdoor mouth, the garbage can mouth, like the one from Ring Fit.
He glides faster than normal, so it makes a bit sense that he can glide himself up at his own power.
Original Spyro was Insomniac. Thank you.
Was it?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, it was.
I keep
This was
calling
their big claim to fame before Ratchet.
Yeah.
Oh. Now Sly
It's hard to
Cooper
say
was
what's his
Sly Cooper was Naughty Dog, right? No. Or was it
No,
Insomniac?
Sly Cooper is Sucker Punch.
A Sucker Punch. Okay, yeah.
And Sly Cooper was like their second game after Sparks Robot on Wheels or whatever it was
Right, yeah.
for the N64.
Egg thief.
Rocket, Robot on Wheels.
Rocket, thank you. I was just thinking of Sparks because Sparks the Dragonfly is there.
Mhm.
Dragonfly.
Yoink.
Spark.
3 eggs. Spyro's like hippity hop at the barbershop.
Boing, 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 boing.
Yeah. Boing, 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 boing. I got the egg. Boing, 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 boing. God, I can't stop watching this animation. Or stop watching this animation. Oh! Conan!
Conan?
The Barbarian?
Dressed like Don Quixote.
Nice.
Conan the O'Brien?
Then we're up there too, I think.
Yes, I do, Warbird. Check my Twitter.
Soaker, you said Conan the O'Brien, and my mind short-circuited for a second, and I was like, no, his name's Miles. Wait, did he have a son named Conan?
Miller,
I was like,
Miller, didn't this show end before you were born?
huh?
Didn't TNG end like before you were born?
Oh yeah,
Hey, Nerd Dragon.
yeah, it like
What?
91. I've watched TNG and DS9 now,
He's gonna win.
thanks to the power of Amazon Prime Video.
That must be weird for you. Like,
You're like, wow. Jonas, do you
Jonas,
think
is
that
it
like
weird
people
for you
just
that War of the
never?
World was printed before you were born?
no. It's like for you. That's like the show that like everybody talks about, but like you had like.
Jonas, is it weird for you that Mona Lisa was painted before
Okay,
you were
all
born?
right,
That's
you know
the
what?
painting everyone talks
Okay,
about.
you're sassing me.
That's not a very good analogy right there. Yes, everybody does talk about the Mona Lisa.
Okay.
Oh my God! All right, you know what? You win this round, Miller. You win. You win this round.
It's like, what's
You
going
win
on
this
here?
round, Miller, but there will be a reckoning.
It's like everybody's talking about the Mona Lisa all of a sudden. What?
Yeah, you know, it's just that time of the stream when everybody starts bringing up the Mona Lisa.
I thought we were here to talk about dragons. There was a dragon with a whip just now. He's all missed it.
It's big Mona Lisa hours, GC.
Okay.
God damn it!
You alright there, Jonas? You alright?
I am both amused and annoyed. I'm
You're
amused.
annoyed?
Yeah, I'm annoyed.
You're an amorous void? Okay, here's another one. Ivor. Okay.
Good name.
I mean,
He's got a bomb.
The young dragon I've been hearing so much about.
How you doing?
He's got a bomb. A bomb.
They just gave them all very unique weapons because they're OCs.
why not?
And you just start.
He's got like Red Baron, like classic aviator's goggles as well.
Also, was he stroking that bomb? I think it was Spyro. It seemed like
There's a
it's,
question.
does it look like he was senile? That's what I was getting at. That vibe right there. And he was like, "Oh, Spyro the bomb. I missed you so much."
It is not where I thought you were going with it, but okay.
I'm heading this bomb the whole time, thinking it was your skull.
Y'all
I
are
love
weird.
Sports Spyro.
Y'all are weird.
Look, it's cartoon logic. Some people pick up a bomb thinking it's not gonna. It's their firstborn son. Did you know that? Didn't Calamity Coyote?
Yeah, that's a
Did you?
phenomenon I hear about all the time.
Did Calamity Coyote teach you anything, Stoker?
Joker, are you all right? Are you blue screening?
Okay.
Yes, the terrible biological blue screen.
What the hell? She was still laughing.
Didn't have to flug my flug. You didn't, Jonas. You didn't have to flug my flug.
Well, I didn't have to, but you know, how could I resist?
You like it so flugable.
We're wondering why we stream so late, but it's because this is pretty much the down hour for most of us. I'm done at work at this time. Them guys are done, I guess, pretty much everything that they do in their daily lives. So yeah.
Bold of you to presume I have a life.
Some of us work during the day.
Yeah.
I'm still working right now. I'm making some comic for some slave driving bat.
Wait, why are you doing that? Aren't you supposed to be making icons?
No, I mean, well, okay. I'm trying to be organized. I have a friend who's been helping me create better, more viable time slots and breaks and stuff.
Is that the thing you were talking about on Twitter about the tasks list or whatever?
Yeah. She's really good, and basically, like, I'm trying not to like let. I'm trying to be like, okay, this is designated for this is designated for that, and ne'er shall the twain meet. You know, like, basically right now. I mean, I probably should just be like, you know, not doing anything, but you know. But yeah, I had a very specifically defined amount of time set for the icons, and I'll do it again tomorrow. I'm going to be going from 1 to 5 again tomorrow. Over on my Picarto stream. The only reason I do it on Picarto is because some of the refs are not safe for work.
Jonas.
It always amuses me when it's like a super clean pick, and the guy's like, yeah, here's my character with his dingly hanging out. You know.
His dingly, you say?
Yeah. His genitals.
Say that like Dr. Strangelove.
Oh geez, Jeff Foster copied our the Mona Lisa talk, but also picked up Whip Dragon. Okay.
Which of us have not played the PS1 Spyro games before? I have not.
I played it very briefly.
Yeah, I only played it a tiny little bit.
Yeah.
I only played it until the first boss, and that was it. And it's what makes me sad though. I owned it, but I just couldn't get into it. Now I'm playing and watching this. I'm like, man, I should give that game a chance.
Oh, it's too late. You can never play it now.
I know.
When I played the PS1 version, it was like at I think it was like Electronics Boutique or something. Yeah, I'm not even sure that's his story.
What was that noise?
Nothing, I'm just giggling because I'm thinking of Jonas being an American going to Electronics Boutique.
What? Is that weird?
Yeah, is that
It's a
weird?
Canadian brand, isn't it? They might have stores in America.
They used to be all over the U.S.
Yeah, I feel like. I mean,
it used to be. I used to go to Electronics Boutique, Software, etc., Babbage's, and then eventually all of those got swallowed up by GameStop in the U.S.
For a minute, everything they all got swallowed by Game Cobra.
Yes, Game Cobra, you swallowed them all. How could
Game
you?
Cobra, stop eating stores.
I can't help it.
They're like potato chips, Jonas.
But yeah, they would like they'd have demo stuff playing, you know, like the console with with like a couple different games that you could like switch between them, and Spyro was one of them. And like, I did not want to be in there. I was just hanging out waiting for my brother to finish doing whatever the hell he was doing, like shopping or something. And I played Spyro for about 5 minutes, and that was on like an old ass CRT, and yeah, it was.
Did it change your life, Jonas?
Not really, no. In fact, I was kind of just killing time.
Wow, I can't believe Spyro changed your life like that, Jonas.
Okay, I mean, I remembered it. I remembered the experience for sure. I thought it was cute, but the
You remember
animation-
that life-changing experience?
Okay, you know what? You know what? You know what?
What, Jonas? What do I know?
Shut your
What do I know?
Shut your face.
I like a slow walk there. That was cute.
Hello, my kitty.
But I was like, assessing the situation. Tippy, 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 tippy.
Yeah, don't you go tippy, tippy, tippy when you assess a situation?
Yeah, sometimes.
It's the only way to assess a situation. It's the only way to a sip association.
It's just
What are you
Spyro-
doing?
Up there.
Spyro was like, so cute when he does it.
Yes, baby, I see you. You're also very cute.
Yeah.
Meow, meow,
Speaking
meow.
of which,
Meow, meow,
speaking
meow.
of which, let's see if Mr. Candy Bar is at the door. No, he's not.
Mr. Candy. Oh, your cat.
Yeah.
I was like, what's Mr. Candy Bar?
That's
Yeah.
his father, Jonas.
Please, Mr. Candy Bar is my father.
Please, Mr. Candy Corn is here to collect the Halloween treats that you collected on the day of his birthday. Ooh, there's
Maximus.
Wow, my voice.
Maximos.
Did I?
He
make
definitely looked like a Maximus.
I thought
Wow.
I'd live here forever with those ugly vultures standing on my head. Those
God.
things might look tough, but they're pretty tasty. Flame broiled with a pinch of salt.
This
We're
guy
talking
looks
about-
like he would be the comical relief character in a Conan the Barbarian show.
I would watch that.
Who wouldn't?
You know,
Man.
But it's got to be like the Conan the Barbarian game where there's just schlongs out for no reason.
Hell
Nothing
yeah.
sexy. They're just there.
you know. Would you read a webcomic about all the statue dragons just hanging out and living together?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
totally
if this
would.
game came out in like 2003, 2004 at this quality, there would have absolutely been Sprite comics about all of these characters.
Fight comics. They would have
days.
they would have a field day with Spyro Sprite comics with all the dragons. 3Ds galore.
Yes, you're very cute, baby. I know. Yes. Yes, I'm talking about you. With your giant eyes and your frustrating desire to chew on cables.
Just like all kitty cats.
Yes, I know it's that way.
I mean, she does it to get your attention, right? I mean, just I don't think cats would do that if it didn't get a rise out of people.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well-
I don't know, man. Maybe she just likes the feel of cables. Those
Maybe.
soft,
The way
chewy cables between her sharp little teeth.
No, I won't.
do you know those stand tables like with that you unfold and stand up on the wooden tables?
Yeah.
I haven't stood up on the table in a while, I have to admit.
I put one away by my bed one time. Candy Corn came up and he started rubbing his face against it. But to my humor, he kept doing it and he didn't even realize he was falling off the bed. So I had to catch him.
Cats are
So,
silly.
the way I see it, they are so spoiled they are blind by it. And that's the way it is.
Well, you know what?
That's how
That's
it
fair.
be.
That's just how it is on this bitch of an earth.
I thought
The
it
way
said
I've seen it explained is that dogs are like, wow, this person gives me unconditional love and food. They're like a god to me. The cat thinks, oh, this person gives me unconditional love and food. I must be like a god to them.
Yeah. They give me unconditional love and food. They must be an idiot. It's easy.
and then they fall off the bed.
Boonk.
It's like, uh-oh, I think I got this whole I'm a god complex the wrong way.
You're getting skill points.
Yeah,
They
it
said
is
skill
good
points
thing.
is for unlocking concept art.
Okay.
You ever see a cat give you a look of like?
I mean, I might actually want to look at the concept art in this game.
Would love to see it.
I'm curious. But like, have you ever seen a cat give you like a look of exasperation? Like, what are you doing?
Yes. Only
Sometimes.
every day.
Like dogs give you a look like, I get it, but cats will be like, I get it and I hate you.
Sometimes I play at my cat's tail and they're like,
Oh,
what
that's
are you
funny.
doing?
That's how some of my former roommates have been. Hi, Jonas.
Hey, hey,
Uh,
hey.
Hey.
Hey, come
What's a
on.
bad idea?
come on. He lays on the bed and his tail's dancing. I'm like, I want to play with it. He's like, what are you doing, human? That says, and I'm like, your tail is so funny. I want to play with it. He says, no. He starts beating me with it.
Gotta say it like a Ferengi. What are you doing, human?
Human?
Mom?
Yes, you're right. What are you doing, human?
What are you doing, the cheat?
The humans and their silly little gestures of coin. They don't think about the gold plus platinum. Those silly humans.
You mean Latinum?
Yes.
You're a Latinum.
Didn't I say Latin? Or
It sounds like you said Rathamum.
oh,
You're a Rathamum.
You're a Rathalos.
nope. Sorry, Spyro.
I can't land in the soup. I land in
Sad.
the soup.
Nabbit, what is even the point?
Yeah.
I want to jump off the soup.
We need to start a Twitter account that's like, can you land in the soup?
Oh man, I already thought about making one of those for games where you can grapple the ground to land safely.
Are there many of those?
There are actually quite a few that I can think of. There's at least 5. Where if you're falling at the ground, you can grapple the ground, pull yourself faster towards the ground, and land with no fall damage.
What I
That's
want to know is
incredible.
who first came up with double jump. Like, I mean, it's such a like, oh, I'm jumping in the air. Oh, I'm jumping off the air. It's like, how do you even?
I would suspect it was probably a bug, is how it started.
Okay,
Because
that's
actually,
What are
falling-
bugs doing programming? I'm skeptical.
If I remember correct,
the ability to make a person not be able to jump when they're in the air is actually kind of tricky, because you need to check for have they already jumped or have they walked off a ledge.
Oh.
So I
don't
suspect
know.
that somebody might have had the situation where they walked off the ledge and then jumped, and then they're like, "Oh, but that was cool."
Halvor.
Ew.
Let's see who this
I wonder
guy's
what the
like.
first game was where you could double jump. Not with like a
good question.
jetpack or anything, just
Spyro, flame won't work on metal.
This is
Oh,
just
Your
from.
horns
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
do the trick.
I want to say Kid Icarus, but I'm probably
very
wrong.
cute.
He is. They all are.
Okay, but if this is just from my recollection, but the first game for Nintendo that I recall that had double jumping, it was Ninja Gate.
But did you get? Okay.
Okay. So
That's
John
Yeah, I
commented
think
on
part of
before
it
this.
is like, it makes sense for like ninjas because there's like a concept of hang time
Right.
where some people believe if you like just like lift yourself up in the air long enough, you can cheat gravity for a little bit.
Right.
Okay. Giant Bomb has an article on this, and they say it is the 1985 NES game Dragon Buster that was the first game to feature a double jump.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't even know that one.
I do recall Dragon.
Yeah,
Ball.
that's right. It's by Namco, if I remember right.
Oh. Hold on. Let me. What was that one? Dragon Buster. Dragon.
Dragon Buster.
I never
They-
played.
It's,
They
sequel
reference it
Dragon
in one of their
Babs.
later
It was
Tales
also
games.
the first game to have one of the first games to have a health bar.
Wow,
Oh.
innovating all over the place.
Boy, this was like an early one, wasn't it? This was like 83 or
Yes.
something.
85.
85, yeah. They. God, look at this thing. It's got
Not
that
having a
one
health
off.
bar is always a weird one for me. 'Cause they were trying. I know that for a long time they just tried so many different ways to just figure out how to conveniently display the character's health.
Oh, have you ever done? Anybody who wants to look more into this particular topic, please go watch the Ahoy video called "The Chickenometer."
The chickenometer.
Yes. There are several games that have a literal chickenometer, where it's a cooked chicken that measures how high your health is.
See, when you said
Skeleton pieces as you lose life.
when you said chickenometer, I pictured a bunch of little little tiny bikini clad ladies, and as you lose health, they just keel over one.
Oh my goodness. The face at the center of the screen in Doom is technically a chickenometer.
So where do we have to go to look into the Chickenomicon?
You have to go talk to Cthulhu.
Oh, zing! Cthulhu sounds like a really cool restaurant.
It is a really cool restaurant, Jonas.
No, but just think
where all the hip kids
They
are.
serve the best fried chicken in the city or something.
These Culture Brain had a lot of.
No. They serve fried. It's like a combo place. They serve fried chicken and also calamari. Cthulhu.
There you go.
Oh yeah,
You heard
I
it
see
here
that. I can see
first.
that.
You heard it here first. Aren't you lucky?
Enzo.
Enzo.
Hey, what's on the
From
other side
Reboot?
of that river?
Yes.
Why don't you glide there?
God, look at this guy.
Oh, thanks. He gave you literally negative advice. You asked him a specific question and he said, I don't know, why don't you figure it out?
Yeah.
Sometimes it be like that. It's a good question, kid. Good luck.
God, I get that so often on forums. Somebody's asking a completely earnest technical question, and some guy will be like, "No, I never found the answer to that. Good luck." Or worse, I figured that out easily. Why is it so much trouble for you? Bye.
Jonas.
I hate when they do that.
Oh my god.
Admittedly, there's a part of me that finds it kind of funny though.
One time, on a hardware forum, I saw there was a question about fan or something, and some guy was like, "You're asking the wrong question," and that was literally it. I also saw
what is he, some sort of Zen teacher?
I don't fucking know. These people are just so full of themselves. I saw another one where it was the guy provided a useless answer. The original poster was "Can you elaborate on that?" And the guy was like, "I have no further intention of discourse with you. Good night."
What? I don't.
Yeah, anything you could say. Yes.
The fact that he just called it discourse is what gets me.
Nah, these guys just got these massive egos, it's or you could actually be helpful.
Why would they want to do that?
I know, right? They can't spread the knowledge. That would
No.
diminish their own glory.
Uh-oh. Spyro's dead.
Spyro's dead.
Aww.
He was so
Spyro
young!
Is not big surprise.
I will be right back.
I don't think I can make it from right there. Nope.
Uh-oh.
I don't remember where I
Spyro
jumped
gun.
from to get up there. Hmm.
Hmm.
Uh-oh.
And I feel like I should be able to jump from up here. Can't jump on the geometry. And I make it from here? Just barely. Marco.
Hmm.
Hello?
We've reached the
Hello?
highest point in Clifftown. You can get to almost anywhere from here. If I were
Almost looks
you,
like
Oh,
Griffin.
I'd use
it's
that
got
whirlwind
robotic
over there.
wings. Interesting.
Reminds me of Ripley.
At least I have a shortcut now. Oop.
Ooh, 100%.
All right, I return.
Welcome
Hello.
back, Jonas.
Welcome back.
I know.
We missed you.
We did.
Clearly, we were
Aw.
completely silent while you were gone.
Oh, that's sweet. Moment of silence.
Moment of silence and respect for Jonas.
Our comrade has fallen.
Hmm.
Rip.
Rip and pepperoni.
Yes.
Pippin Pepperoni.
Mary and Pippin Roni.
Great big macaroni. Ah!
God, I want mac and cheese. Oh.
You
Mac
can't.
and cheese.
Want some mac and cheese?
Agnes.
Cheese. There.
Hey, Spyro. Sparks the Dragonfly has been doing.
I set up a channel point for
Agnes. Ooh.
Oh, God, look at
Oh
this.
yeah.
He doesn't even have a weapon. He just has that sumo belt.
Ooh.
He just sits on people.
I think there are several people I know who've taken Magnus as their favorite.
Oh, geez, did you see the way he was waving his gun
Pretty sure
around?
he's
Wow.
one of the like top 3.
Geez, the gun animation was amazing.
No, right?
So that was jiggle physics, is what that was.
Copy and paste jiggle physics that are alive, cut it in half, make one bigger. There you go.
Can you imagine the director's commentary? Like, to get Magnus just right, we studied the actual dad guts. We jiggled them. Brought actual dads into the studio, just jiggled their bellies.
We studied it off of Homer Simpson. Woohoo! Look at that butterfly.
Good old mocap.
Oh, God. It's like, like some guy with a gut, and it's like, they put the little dots on it. Like, okay, you're a dragon. Shake your gut like a dragon. No, like a dragon.
More
He's like,
dragon.
"Is this for-" And then he's just like, is this for one of those games? And they're like, not directly.
Yeah.
Directly.
We're gonna put this in the Spyro game,
All
but
right.
once the Spyro game's out, what, you think we're just gonna put this data in a vault? Now we're selling that shit.
Wait until you grow big.
It's important dadgut physics
Before
data.
charging those large enemies.
Yeah, they pay a lot on the black market for
Make a module out of it.
Click here to download VR chat dad gut physics model.
Oh god, now we're going into uncharted territory.
I'm pretty
Oh,
sure
I'm
the
sure
territory's well charted.
yeah.
About
Yeah.
to say.
Okay, I admit it. I'm not in that territory. I'm getting out of here. Not to get.
Yeah, they say it's uncharted, and you get there, there's a cobbled road. You're just like, huh.
Oh, I guess it was charted after all. Huh.
Not just charted. It's been burnt to the ground. Hey, they got the hats on. I don't know what they're called.
They're called Hibbity Habbies.
I
Just like, hit the hell, don't stop.
I had to give them my own name. The hat's up north. And I'm like, that's not a name.
Hodor.
Todor.
Hodor.
Hodor for a second.
Ooh.
Big Norks up ahead.
He's
Like, is
kind
he?
of,
Armor.
he's different.
Ice cave, armor can make
Now, he really has a Figment
very
vibe.
slippery.
Jesus.
Oh, I like
Oh yeah,
him.
I like bat nose.
I like
It's
him.
that and like the bulbous yellow eyes.
What a vulture. A vulture dragon.
I wonder if Figment is like Nightmare Fuel for anyone.
I cannot even imagine that.
Wait, Figment's what again?
Nightmare Fuel. Okay, like it really
Oh.
depends. I mean, a character that meant to be cute can be scary, especially if it's animatronic. It's really all about the age you experienced that. You know, when I was a little kid, a lot of the shit at Disneyland terrified me.
Yeah, well, you know what, Jonas? You know what?
You know, there's one age where you see it as cute, magical characters, and there's another where you see them as like weird plastic objects that move. You know, it's that whole Uncanny Valley thing.
Hey, Jonas.
What? Shut up.
Did I ever tell you how old I was when I went to Disney for the first time and saw animatronics?
How old were you?
I was
Like
3,
0,
Jonas.
right?
I was
Okay,
3.
you know what? Well, yeah. Well, you also like rode on the scary ride. The ride meant to scare everybody. And you were like, wow, it's so magical.
Yeah, basically, I was just like, can we go again? How about again?
I want to live in the haunted mansion like a normal person says.
Jonas, where did you get that recording of me?
Nice to know even 3-year-old Jonas knew exactly what his track was for life.
You mean 3-year-old Stoker?
Yes.
Pretty sure 3-year-old Jonas did too, but
Yeah. My favorite stuff was stuff like
3-year-old Jonas on coffee.
Oh.
Happy world, happy world land, where all your dreams come true.
No, my favorite rides were the ones without like animatronic, figures.
Indoor.
oh, that's it.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah. Now, my favorite rides were the ones where like it was like Jet Age stuff, like this is the world of tomorrow. The future will be neat and have egg-shaped aerodynamic designs. Like that kind of shit. There will be a computer in every house.
It'll
Crazy
never
stuff.
happen.
People will commute in
Terrifying.
mods to work. They're
Don't like walking to work every day? No problem. Every man, woman, and child has their own personal air vehicle. The year 1985.
Jesus. Now, if I remember right, they predicted a lot of that stuff by like the 90s or the 2000s, like hover cars and shit like that.
Yeah, what I remember that people talked about is like TNG was actually incredible with that they predicted tablets and like touch phones.
Yeah, like a lot of people did not actually predict that.
It's true.
Wait, that's not. Bleh. All right.
Jonas, are you muttering to yourself again?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out some of these lines. It's the
Well,
auditory
Jonas.
equivalent. What?
Well, Jonas, all you have to do is do them right.
Yeah, well, it's the auditory. When I mumble like that, it's the auditory equivalent of me pressing Control Z a lot.
That's using your head, Spyro. Here's the dragon. Oh,
How?
Spyro and Splat. Uh-oh. Burning bats.
Bats.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's do this.
Don't say the word. Don't say the word. Oh, you'll summon him.
Say goodnight to the bat guy.
Okay, let's see who this guy is.
Ragnar.
The Burninator?
You've done well, Spyro. Some dragons thought you weren't ready, but I knew they were wrong.
I'm ready, all right.
It's not okay.
Ready for what?
Ah!
That's not helping you. Goodbye.
Jeez.
See ya.
I knew you were ready for that.
Oh, I'm ready. Ready for what?
Thank you for saving me. Now it's time for me to go rejoin the harem.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, another dragon.
Asher.
Thanks for freeing me, Spyro. And now, where was I?
Well, at least he admits it.
He's the granddaddy. He's the wise one.
It's him.
It's totally him. I'm still picturing all of them living together in this place, like just having like slice of life adventures.
Yeah.
But can they live together without driving each other crazy?
Here's the thing I like to imagine is that somehow they have each of them their own room, and yet they live in like a 1,200 square foot apartment. Right? It's just like they each go through one door and they end up walking into their own room, but there's only like 2 bedrooms you see coming off of the living room.
They're all just
So you have,
sleeping
like-
together.
Yeah, I'm picturing like ambiguously, like stuff that's ambiguous about their relationship status, like they're a little too cuddly on movie night, you know, just like oh, come here, you know.
As far as I
Spyro, are
know,
you familiar with polyamory?
the guys have like are basically wasted their time indefinitely here. So yeah, pretty much anything can go with these guys.
They have like pillow fights where they peel off their shirts and they're just like oh stop it you know.
Okay, that's not. Jonas. Make something that's subtle and like maybe hints at it, but isn't too over the top. Let's have them have a shirtless pillow fight.
I mean, you know how some people will just like not acknowledge that's a thing at all. You could have like the shirtless pillow fight, and people will be like, "Oh yes, these are dragons having fun."
Oh, you know,
bros
boys
being-
being boys.
Bros being bros.
Bros being bros.
If I also recall correctly, there's also like hockey and basketball for these guys. I'm like, what? I said dragons playing hockey. That's a funny one.
Nice.
Better not be ice hockey.
I'm sorry, it is. Yeah, but the only question I had though is where did they get all this stuff at though?
Yeah, they get it from Dragon Mart. You
Right,
know,
but watch-
Dragon Mart.
They do have a television, and so that's a possibility right there. They got other ideas from television.
Yeah, and they just they order a bunch of stuff off of TV shopping channels.
Or they just somehow make it themselves. It's like, hey, we got these dragons, but they gotta do something to get ideas, but we don't know how. Just give them a television. Oh, that makes sense. They'll learn from it. In fact, I would love if that's the lore behind this. Like, that's where they got all their ideas from. It's just television. Like the Turtles in some way. But they don't even tell the fans. They just, you gotta put 2 and 2 together. It's all, they get all their ideas from television. There.
It's always been Wankersham.
Next thing you know, they learned about the internet.
And they start
don't ever
Googling
let them learn
themselves.
about the internet. I think
how
they
it
did that
starts.
once in Sonic Boom where they lampshaded it. They're just like, oh, what's the internet? And then like Tails looked at it or something. He's just like, never again.
They did
That show is far too self-aware.
they did a lot of jokes in
Yeah, they
Sonic
did.
Boom that were very aware of Actually, I feel like there was one time Sonic referred to the internet as being that place with all those weird pictures of himself.
I'm pretty sure that was a joke. Yes.
It's like, you know, that place with all those weird pictures of me.
Returning to Peacekeepers. 2,000 gems. Byron, you're loaded. What are you gonna do with all those gems?
And pay off his crippling student loans.
Oh no!
Dragon School is expensive, okay?
Yes, that's why Yoshi committed tax fraud.
Oh my
Spyro knew better. Yoshi had to raise Mario for and was evading taxes.
Please, 1 like equals 1 month pardon for Yoshi's life sentence.
Spyro went to art school.
Oh, so Spyro's just saddled with debt for years, is what you're telling me?
No, Spyro went to culinary school, but all he got out of it was how to flambe things.
Excuse me.
I don't want to think about beloved video game mascots and dads. That makes me sad.
Don't worry, I don't. But it's still funny to think about it.
It's like imagining Mario out of work. 'Cause, you know.
It's like imagine Mario not being a
on
plumber.
me.
Mario's have a job for plumbing. Link's have a job for cutting
Is this
down
the
grass.
boss door? That's the boss door.
Confronting Dr. Shemp.
I mean, it's a
Ah,
great way to
Dr.
like.
Shemp.
From the Three Stooges? Oh no.
Yeah.
Dr. Curly, Dr. Larry, Dr. Mo.
I'll do this one right now.
Alas,
Dr.
we are
Howard,
Shemp.
Dr. Fine, Dr. Howard.
Yeah, now I'm imagining like burned out art student Spyro, like struggling to make ends meet and taking on commissions and shit. He's like, I never thought it would be like this.
Why is this so funny to me?
I don't know. It's like a robot chicken skit or something.
It is.
Yeah. Moneybags. Spyro through the ringer for college.
No, yeah, you're kidding me. Moneybags is the one who has his student loan. Is the one he owes his student loans to.
Moneybags is pure evil in this game. They say Wario's evil. Moneybags gets the heroes adept.
You know he golfs with like Tom Nook or something.
You know what? You know what? Tom Nook doesn't deserve all the flack he gets.
No, he is honestly the pinnacle of what a modern capitalist could be. You just let people pay off whenever they feel like it, and if they don't have any money, you're just like, that's fine. Here's basic housing, universal basic housing for you. You don't need anything up front.
Well, the thing about that is that it's not exactly capitalism, because giving someone an interest-free loan isn't a loan, it's a gift. So it's not.
Oh, so he's doing it for the tax write-off.
Oh my gosh, maybe Tom Nook is also committing tax fraud.
We better report him to the video game.
If I give this person this entire deserted island, can I write it off as millions of dollars of gift? Even though it's just a thing I accidentally ran my cruise ship into.
Gunnar.
I want to get like an economist and have them play like Animal Crossing.
Well done, Spyro. Keep up
Oh, you mean like those YouTube videos? They're like a real lawyer plays Phoenix Wright.
Jesus,
Oh.
this one's kind of menacing. I don't like him.
Oh, there's Spyro's infamous line. I want to kick some, and then they cut away.
Golly gee willikers, we can't have you say the B word in this game.
Ah, crumbs. I swear, Hell of a Boss is gonna make ah crumbs my new fake curse.
It's a good one, isn't it?
It's a good one because you know exactly, because it's like why?
It's really funny considering that Moxie has demonstrated that he can and will drop F-bombs. But then his go-to for when situations are getting serious is crumbs.
It's really weird for me to hear Richard Horvitz dropping F-bombs.
Not to me. I just assume every voice actor is just cusses like a sailor.
Well, I'm sure, of course. I mean,
Oh my gosh, yes. Have you seen a lot of the behind the scenes for not Disney, but it's Cartoon Network? I think a lot of those voice actors cursed a lot, or at least they showed that they cursed behind the scenes.
Have you ever?
One of my favorites. Well, there's both of these are SpongeBob related stories, but they're both really good. In that episode where they're saying the swears that are bleeped out, like the dolphin sound effects and everything.
Oh yeah.
Apparently the original script was supposed to just have them make up fake swear words. They were supposed to make up like gibberish words every time they were supposed to swear. Like, the voice actors were having a really hard time improving completely random nonsense every time they were supposed to swear. So finally they were like, can we just really swear and you just censor it? And they were like, sure. And like, so Tom Kenny's like, so there's this, he's just like, I think I saw Clancy Brown's eyes just like light up when I said that. And like, he's like, so there's this whole recording somewhere in the Nickelodeon vault where all of us are just like cursing like sailors in our SpongeBob voices. And he's like, and I'm sure Nickelodeon will never, ever release that tape. But he's like, it exists.
It's amazing. Miller, have you ever heard the Thundercats outtakes?
No, I have not.
Have you?
Oh, those are pretty great. Yeah.
They're very good.
Have you ever seen the old show?
I've seen the old one, and I was actually very excited when they had the remake coming out. And I
The
watched
first or the
two
second
episodes. The kind of must have been like 2010 or something.
Okay,
Yeah.
so like the
The very heavily anime one.
Yeah, it was very
Yeah.
bad.
I'm gonna send you this and we find it. It's amazing.
Thundercats is one of those 80s IPs that has just not had much luck with its remakes.
You know, I mean, I'm not opposed to them trying to redo it. And the 2001 was okay.
Did the He-Man one come out?
Yeah, people said it was pretty okay.
Okay.
Which one are you talking about? Which He-Man one?
The
Masters
recent
of the
one.
Universe,
The,
the Netflix one, right?
Oh,
the one
yeah,
that
yeah.
had Holding Out for a Hero. Like, I
Yeah.
saw that trailer, everyone was all hyped for it, and then, like, I heard nothing.
Well, here's the thing, okay? Here's the thing. There are a lot of nerd bros who are real mad at that show.
Oh yeah, it was like, wasn't it? Oh no, I remember what it was. They like killed off all of the original characters in like the first episode or something.
That's not quite what happened. First of all, like, other than like one extremely minor character, I think it's. I'm gonna do this without giving any spoilers if I possibly can. Like, I feel that every character who has been quote unquote killed needs to be treated as comic book dead.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, death in these kinds of stories is a temporary setback. But go on.
Yeah, so they didn't kill every character from the old show. Basically, what they've done is, how shall I put this? Again, trying not to give spoilers. The concept that they went with for this show is essentially like, sort of like the Death of Superman arc in DC. It's like this entire world is so completely dependent on this one incredibly powerful dude. What does the world do if it doesn't have that dude, even temporarily? That's the starting point for it. And they made their viewpoint character for this show a major character from the original series, Tila. And part of her arc is dealing with a sense of betrayal because she's one of the few of the major characters, the inner circle of the good guys, like the main good guys in the old show. She was completely left in the dark about the big secret of He-Man's Clark Kent identity.
Why didn't they tell her?
They never really gave an explanation in the original show for why they didn't tell they didn't tell her. Why they didn't tell her.
Yeah, okay.
They never gave an explanation for why they didn't tell her. And they haven't really gotten around to explaining it in the new one either. Though that's like the question that's hanging over her head for this entire season. Like, why didn't Like everyone from the prince himself, who was like a brother to me growing up, kept this from me, and my adoptive father kept this from me, and like everybody in this little circle knew this except me, and why didn't anyone tell me this?
Did they explain why in this series?
No, it's never been properly explained.
Well, no, I mean, like, when Tila asks, do they explain it?
No, it hasn't been explained yet.
Okay.
But this version's only halfway through. It's being done in 2 parts.
I'm just
So
imagining, like, Tila's like, why'd you do that? And everyone else is like,
why'd you do that? And everyone's like, it was funny.
that's right. Because when you found out, we could all point and laugh at you.
But anyway, yeah. Basically, it ain't perfect. Nothing's perfect.
I mean, God, we're podcasting.
We are podcasting.
We're
and you know what?
podcasting. No. Because we can't hear the audio. It's harder to riff on the game. So we're just sitting here like, yeah, let's do a podcast.
Now this is podcasting.
Get those pods out for podcasting.
It's I enjoyed it. I didn't enjoy it as much as I wanted to. But I mean, I still enjoyed it, and I felt like the fans went in the fans went into this prepared to hate it without actually giving it a chance, and it will probably get some sort of reevaluation at some point in the future.
I knew that was going to happen. I knew there was going to be that kind of reaction. I mean, I'll probably check it out at some point. Like, I don't have a huge desire to see it, but I'm not going to be like, no, it's not as good as the original. I mean, for God's sake, you know?
I mean, for me, what sold me on wanting to see it was, one, the casting of Mark Hamill as Skeletor. And even more exciting than that to me was that they finally put Scareglow in a cartoon. He has never appeared in a Masters of the Universe cartoon before.
Oh, man.
And 2, they had him voiced by freaking Tony Todd from the title character of the Candyman movies.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That got me real excited. For those of you who don't know, which is probably most of you, the character Scareglow is, well, I mean, just like every Masters of the Universe character, he started as a toy. In this particular case, he was one of the last toys that were released in the original Masters of the Universe toy line, shortly before it died, because of slight mismanagement. But he's always been an extremely popular, extremely cool figure that everybody has always loved, but because he was one of the last toys, he never made it into the old Filmation cartoon. And if they had plans to use him in the 2002 reboot, they never got around to doing that either, because that got canceled before its time.
Yeah.
And this is literally, he's appeared in some comics and stuff, of course, but this is literally the first time they've ever had an animated version of Scareglow in anything. And that alone was should have been more exciting to people. I don't understand how they can just endlessly hate on this thing when they finally gave a full-fledged version of this character who is so beloved by the group, you know?
Joker, just not everyone has your vision. That's what it is.
You know, I have had to struggle with that over the years. It's difficult. It's difficult
Not everyone
being this
sees
brilliant.
the wheels within the wheels. Oh, we're done.
Yes, we're done. It's midnight.
Oh.
Well, we
Glad-
got
thank you for coming to my Scareglow podcast.
it was enlightening. So I hope everybody.
It's funny because
enjoyed-
it's funny. It's enlightening because his thing is he glows in the dark.
just like Spyro. Did everybody enjoy Spyro today? That was pretty awesome. So,
Pretty Spyro, yeah.
Yeah.
Spyrolicious.
All right, thanks everybody for stopping by.
All
We'll
right,
see
thanks.
you all next time.
Okay. Take care. Good
Good
night,
night.
folks.
Have a
Bye.
good
Good
one.
night.